Good morning, my dear students. Today, in geography, we are going to continue the same chapter, that is natural vegetation and wildlife. Children, in our previous classes, we have studied about how the natural vegetation and wildlife are the basis of the prosperity of any particular nation. We have studied how this is an important component of natural environment, and we have studied about the tropical evergreen forest, tropical deciduous forest, tropical thorn forest, and montane forest. And today we are going to study about mangrove forest and wildlife. Mangrove forest. The mangrove tidal forests are found in the areas of coast influenced by tides. Muds and silt get accumulated on such coasts. Dense mangroves are common varieties with roots of plants submerged under water. The deltas of the Ganga, the Mahanadi, the Krishna, the Godavari, and the Kaveri are covered by such vegetations. In the Ganga Brahmaputra delta, Sundri trees are found, which provide durable hard timber. Palm, coconut, agar are also grown in some parts of the delta. Royal Bengal tiger is the famous animal in these forests. Tortoise, crocodile, gharials, and snakes are found in these forests. Medicinal plant. Children, India is known for its herbs and spices from ancient times. Some 2000 plants have been described in Ayurveda and at least 500 are in regular use. The World Conservation Union's Red List has named 352 medicinal plants, of which 52 are critically threatened and 49 endangered. The commonly used plants in India are Sarpagandha, used to treat blood pressure. It is found only in India. Jamun, juice of this fruit possesses digestive properties, and seed is used for curing diabetes. Arjun, the fresh juice of leaves is a cure for earache. It is also used to regulate blood pressure. Babul, leaves are used as a cure for eye sore. Its gum is used as a tonic. Neem has a high antibiotic and antibacterial properties. Tulsi plant is used to cure cough and cold. Kachnar is used to cure asthma and ulcer. The buds and the roots are good for digestive problems. Now, wildlife of India. Children, like its flora, India also rich in fauna. It has approximately 90,000 animal species. The country has about 2,000 species of birds. They constitute 13% of world's total. There are 2,546 species of fish, which account for nearly 12% of world's total stock. It also shares between 5 and 8% of world's amphibians, reptiles and mammals. Children, the elephant are the most majestic animal among the mammals. They are found in the hot wet forest of Assam, Karnataka and Kerala. One-horned rhinoceros are the other animals which live in swampy and marshy lands of Assam and West Bengal. Arid areas of Rann of Kutch and the Thar Desert are the habitat for the wild ass and camels respectively. Indian bison, nilgai, chausinger, gazelle and different species of deer are some other animals found in India. It also has several species of monkeys. Children, India is the only country in the world that has both tigers and lions. The natural habitat of the Indian lion is the Gir forest in Gujarat. Tigers are found in the forest of Madhya Pradesh, the Sundarbans of West Bengal, and the Himalayan region. Leopards too are member of cat family. They are important among the animals of prey. The Himalayas harbor a hardy range of animals which survive in extreme cold. Ladakh's freezing high altitude are a home of yak, the shaggy horn, wild ox, the Tibetan antelope, and blue sheep, wild sheep, and kiang, Tibetan wild ass. Furthermore, the ibex, bear, snow leopard, and very rare red panda are found in certain pockets. In the rivers, lakes, and coastal areas, turtle, crocodile, and gharial are found. The latter is the only representative of the variety of crocodile found in the world today. Children, bird life in India is colorful. Peacock, duck, pigeons are some of the birds inhabiting the forest and wetlands of the country. Now, conservation of flora and fauna. Children, every species has a role to play in the ecosystem. Hence, conservation is essential. The excessive exploitation of the plants and animal resources by human beings disturb the ecosystem. Children, about 1300 plant species are endangered and 20 species are extinct. Also, few animals are endangered and some have become extinct. Why so? Children, let's see the causes of this threat. First, hunting by greedy hunters for commercial purposes. Second, pollution due to the chemical and the industrial waste and acid deposits. Then, introduction of alien species and reckless cutting of the forest to bring land under cultivation and inhabitation. Now, children, why do we need to conserve our biodiversity? Children, we have selected our crops from a biodiverse environment, that is, from the reserves of edible plants. We also experimented and selected many medicinal plants. The animals are selected from the large stock provided by nature as milch animal. They also provide us drought power, transportation. The fish provide nutritive food. Many insects help in pollination of crops and fruit trees and exert biological control on such insects which are harmful. Every species has a role to play in the ecosystem. Children, quite a few animal species are also endangered and some have become extinct. The main cause for this major threat to nature are hunting by greedy hunters for commercial purposes, pollution due to chemical and industrial waste, acid deposits, introduction of alien species, and reckless cutting of forests to bring land under cultivation. Children, to protect the flora and fauna of the country, the government has taken many steps. First, 14 bioreserves have been set up in the country to protect flora and fauna. 4 out of these, the Sundarban in the West Bengal, Nanda Devi in Uttarakhand, the Gulf of Mannar in Tamil Nadu, and Nilgiris in Kerala, Karnataka, and Tamil Nadu have been included in the World Network of bioreserves. Then second, financial and technical assistance is provided to many botanical gardens by the Government of India since 1992. Third, Project Tiger, Project Rhino, Project Great Indian Bustard, and many other eco developmental projects have been introduced. Then, 89 national parks, 490 wildlife sanctuaries, and zoological gardens are set up to take care of natural heritage. Children, all of us must realize the importance of natural ecosystem for our own survival. It is possible if indiscriminate destruction of the natural environment is put to an immediate end. That's all for today, children. Thank you and have a nice day.